All right, hey everybody, just doing a shout out to my Physique After 50 crowd. As you can see, I'm holding up my book, Physique After 50. It's a book I wrote specifically for the demographic of people like myself, over 50, mid 50s, and beyond, and the different elements, how your body changes, and how that needs to affect training. So, one of the things I want to comment on here based on an email I got earlier is you have to keep in mind that as you age, especially after age 50, it just becomes more accelerated at age 50 as opposed to age 40. As you accelerate in terms of the diminishing biochemical hormonal effects after age 50, your recovery capacity from training, specifically resistance training or any high intensity training, actually diminishes at a faster pace than does your work capacity. So if you have a background in training, as I do and many others do who write me, this means that even a few short years ago, where you could recover from a workout, you're not going to have the same recovery capacity, even though your work capacity is just as high. So, even though you can train still because you've taught your body to train at an intensity level that's higher than most, your recovery capacity now is more intensely affected by the workout stimulus. So, it's really, really important for Physique After 50 Platinum Club members to keep in mind that your work capacity diminishes at a slower rate than does your recovery capacity. So it's almost the opposite of when you're young and new to training, in that after age 50, recovery capacity needs to become the main consideration of intra-workout and inter-workout considerations versus your work capacity and how hard you're training. Whereas when you were younger, it was the opposite. When you're younger, it was all about increasing volume, increasing intensity, so your body would adopt, because recovery capacity when you're young in your 20s and 30s is a lot more optimal. So after age 50, you have to keep in mind that recovery capacity from intense training diminishes at a much faster rate than does work capacity. So keep that in mind. It's all outlined in my book, Physique After 50, and it's specifically, obviously, targeted toward the over 50 demographic. So stay tuned. I'll have a lot more on this stuff. You can also check out my YouTube channel and send me your questions. I'd be more than happy to answer them. So once again, to reiterate, after age 50, recovery capacity from training diminishes at a faster pace than does work capacity. So you need to keep that in mind, and you need to adopt strategies and tactics that allow you to abide in these principles. So stay tuned. I'll have more in the future.